Hi, this is James Hahn with Real Life Rosary, and this is a meditation on today's readings. In today's readings in the Gospel, we hear kind of a funny story, I guess, of Peter jumping out of the boat. And what happens is, after the resurrection, Jesus is on the shore, and John sees him, and John says, "It is the Lord," and Peter just grabs his stuff and jumps in and takes off towards Jesus. And it made me think of a few other stories where we have Jesus, Peter, and a boat. If we remember that's where Peter first met Jesus, was on his boat when he took him out to preach just a little bit. And shortly after that he says, "Cast your nets in," and Peter's like, "Oh, we've been doing this all night, but if you say so, I'm going to do it." And he casts in, and it's overflowing, and he says, "Depart from me, Lord, I'm a sinful man." So that's the first boat incident. And then we have another incident where Peter and the guys are on the boat, and Jesus comes walking on the water. And Peter, with a little more faith, says, "Lord, if it's you, command me to walk out on the water, and I'll do it." And he does, and he starts walking on the water, but he takes into account everything else, and he falls in. And then finally, today's account, where he just jumps in. It's the Lord, boom, he just jumps in. And it made me think that this is sort of like the spiritual life, if we look at it. Our spiritual life often starts out with somebody introducing us to Jesus. And we say, okay, well, I'm going to read about it. I'm going to maybe follow the rules. I'm going to do it. If you say so, Lord, I'll do what you said. Like, I'll cast in the nets, but I'm not putting everything into it. And then once things start to move, God starts to move in our lives, we kind of have that second level in the spiritual life where, okay, God, I will do what you're calling me to do, but I want a sign, right? I want you to show me this is the right thing. I want you to make sure, I want to make sure I'm stepping out of the boat for the right reasons, and I'm going to be taken care of, right? So that's kind of the next step. We have that first step where we're just, I'm not sure, to the next step where I'll do it if you tell me to, I'm trusting you, to this third step where, in the spiritual life, where we're just sink or swim, we're jumping in, right? We're going after it. So we have these different levels seen in the spiritual life as we compare those with the episodes of Peter, and how he gains more trust in Jesus to the point that now he doesn't care. He's jumping in, and that's where we want to be. So how do we get to that? Well, these are all levels of trust. And the only way to gain trust of somebody is to spend time with them. And the more time we spend with Jesus in the Scriptures and the sacraments and prayer, the more we're going to trust Him, the more we're going to see that His words are true. So today I want to challenge you to really look at that spiritual life and say, where am I? Which boat am I in? And which boat do I want to move towards? And how do I do that? More prayer, more reading, more sacraments. Think about that. Hey, have a great day. This is James Hahn with Real Life Rosary and a meditation on today's readings. God bless you.